Health Minister Aaron Motsoaledi has announced that the Listeria outbreak in South Africa is officially over. One of the deadliest epidemics of Listeriosis resulted in more than 203 deaths. It is still unknown how the bacteria landed up in our processed meats. According to Motsoaledi, all 157 processed meat factories in South Africa have undergone an inspection by the WHO health inspectors. We are now chatting to Nkululeko Luthuli, spokesperson for the South African Meat Processors Association. Nkululeko, thank you for joining us.
Good afternoon, and good afternoon to your listeners.
Nkululeko, what is listeriosis?
Listeriosis is a disease born out of Listeria. Listeria being the bacteria itself, and Listeriosis the disease.
What was SAMPA's involvement in curbing the Listeria outbreak?
Well, from the onset, when the announcement was made on the 4th of March, SAMPA was quite proactive in engaging the Department of Health as well as other stakeholders in terms of curbing the outbreak, as well as finding out what interventions the industry could make to assist authorities.
Is it safe to eat processed meats now?
Yes, it is safe. I think the minister's announcement yesterday goes a long way in reassuring the public that processed meats are safe for consumption. But over and above that, I think if we look at the history of processed meats, this was the first such outbreak that we've had. And so over the tens of years that we've consumed these products, we've never had such an incident, which goes to, once again, the safety and confidence of the products.
How can we prevent a similar outbreak from occurring?
I think as manufacturers, there's certainly areas of improvement that we could make in terms of our manufacturing processes, perhaps upping the levels of detection and monitoring of not just Listeria, but all other bacteria and pathogen activity that happens in ready-to-eat foods. But there's also the part that I think consumers ought to be aware of, that ultimately food handling is a responsibility for them as well as manufacturers. And so just keeping in mind the guidelines that have been put out in terms of food handling, cleaning of surfaces, sanitizing storage areas, all of those things go a long way towards just a cleaner and healthier food environment.
The voice there of Nkululeko Luthuli, spokesperson for the South African Meat Processors Association. Nkululeko, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.